Hi, and welcome to Radio Shack in Detroit Lakes. We're here with owner-operator Dennis Pausch. And Dennis, tell everybody how long you've been part of the Radio Shack family.
We purchased our franchise here a little over 11 years ago. So we've been Radio Shack franchise owners for about 11 and a half years.
And I know a lot of merchandise, a lot of product has come into this store and out of this store. But today we're here to talk about a product that you're really excited about.
Yes, we have seen a lot of products, and we've seen a lot of products that have probably sat on the shelf for a long time and probably sold them then with no profit, or we've had products that we sell or purchase and then we have to sell them for just a few pennies profit. And this product, the reason we're so excited about it is this product is so much different from that. This is probably one of the best profit items I've ever seen in the 11 and a half years that we've been franchise store owners.
So let's talk about it. It's the RCA Symphonics hearing device, and I know you've been making a lot of money selling these. First of all, what is the RCA Symphonics hearing enhancer?
It's really very similar to a hearing aid. The big difference is that it amplifies only what's in the range of the human voice. So it's actually a voice enhancer. Does not amplify all the sounds out there. I mean, that's a really good thing because most people just want to be able to hear conversation better. Previously we sold a lot of different kinds of listening devices, anywhere from the little $20 to $30 units that really don't do much. And when I first saw this, I was a little leery about it because that's the type of items we did have in the store. But I knew a lot of people that were struggling to hear, and myself, we always ask for the customers' phone numbers when we're at the counter, and I was having trouble trying to understand the digits in that number. So I was having problems struggling with that, and so I was very interested in it because of that.
Now, if you don't mind sharing, and I hope you do, how many of these have you been selling?
Well, I first ordered them at the Summit in Dallas a year ago in 2011, and I had our first sale September 24th, 2011. And since we've made that first sale, a little over a year ago now, we've had a net sales of over 180 units.
Okay.
Now that equates into over $54,000 in sales, and that's only on one item. Now the net profit for our store on this has been over $16,000, again, just on one item.
And from a franchise owner's standpoint, that's significant profit.
That is very significant profit. It's helped us a lot.
And I can only imagine that would make a lot of other franchise owners like yourself very interested in this product. And the one question that everybody's going to ask is, how close was that profit to your number two item?
Well, it's very easy to go into our POS system and pull up a list of all the products we sell and what the profit is on those items. And when I did that, and when I saw how far ahead of the number two item that the RCA Symphonics was, I really got excited about it, because this is just one product again, and it just totally blew everything away as far as the profit that we made on this item.
And why this item? What do you think makes it so special?
Well, I think this is really the perfect item. First of all, it's very easy to sell it. There's a big demand for this. There's a lot of people that are my age, your age, a little older, that just can't hear as good as they'd like to hear, and yet struggle to be able to come up with the $3,000 to $4,000 it would cost for a regular hearing aid. I had my ear test, my hearing test, and found out what it was going to cost me, and there's just no way that I could afford to put that kind of money out for a hearing aid, especially when I didn't know for sure what it was going to do.
Sure.
So when I saw this product, it really got my interest. There's a lot of people that do need this item. There's a lot of people that are having some problems hearing. The baby boomers, there's a huge group of us out there, and a lot of us are going to need some type of item like this in order to really enjoy life, The other thing that really has made this attractive, or made it a perfect product, is that it has a very good price point for the consumer. When I first saw this item, I was kind of in the back of my mind comparing it to that $30 listening device that we have on the shelf. Well, I was totally wrong on that. This really does compare to the $3,000 to $4,000 hearing aid that you're going to buy at the other store down the road. So when you compare this to the $30 item, very expensive. When you compare it the right way, when you compare it to the $3,000 to $4,000 hearing aid, very, very inexpensive item. The other part that makes it this perfect item is that it's a very good profit margin for our store in this item. We told you exactly what this is, but if you take a look at the profit on different items we can make, this just ranks up there at the top of any item I've ever seen. The other part that puts the frosting on this for us is that the customers actually sell this item. the demand or the satisfaction with this item is so great that the customers are actually the ones that are doing our selling for us.
So why are you recommending this then to other stores?
Well, this product I think has the potential for really explosive growth, not just for our store, but for Radio Shack. I mean, we keep seeing more people interested all the time. We have sold these units probably in about a 200-mile radius of our store. We've even sold them into Canada. Just last night I got an email from a friend of ours that's hundreds of miles away. They had heard about this item through another friend of theirs, wanted to get some more information on this hearing enhancer because the friend told them it really works good and it's very inexpensive. So I just feel that if my customers are going to talk like this here, when other stores have the same kind of customers, their customers are going to talk also.